In the red, on the map, Scrap Station, we have the one, the only.
최정민, OGS Zenio.
Here in the, hold control on the upper left side of the map. Oh my God, it's so packed in here. We have a player formerly known as Zergbong. No one also thought he could this far, just like Zenio. He is.
임재덕, NesTea.
Yep. I know that somehow NesTea is going to find out about this one day. I just want to point this out.
What?
The NesTea people.
Oh.
They're going to one day they're going to find out that their tea is being represented by a sick good Zerg.
Yeah, yeah. Probably some. There's probably some guy that works at NesTea on the forum somewhere. But anyways, let's talk about Scrap Station ZvZ for a moment. You notice they're so close by air, of course. So the Overlords, they did their little hug, or as Taste likes to call it, a kiss.
The Overlord kiss.
I'm more PG friendly. I call it a hug. But anyways, they're going to go over and scout each other, and we always see fast expansion on this map almost every single time. You either go fast expansion or it's very dangerous because the rush timing of even a 6 pool is hard to pull off here. So
it's true.
The most common build is by far the 14 hatchery, but it looks like both our players not going to do that. Quite interesting.
Pool and extractor. Extractor first, actually.
Yeah, and I do have a little qualm with NesTea's placement. He makes the closer one, so instantly Zenio knew what was going on. Normally you make that at the edge of the base.
Yeah, it's much better to make it over here.
Yeah, and then the Overlord's like, oh, what is he doing? Oh, there's the extractor. Okay, now I know. You want him to have that couple seconds of unsurety.
Uncertainty.
Unsurety.
Unsurety.
Yes. All right. Well, they're both doing a build. You don't see that often on this map because basically a 14 hatchery holds anything you do with this build. So we're just going to have to see what exactly they want to do with this. Probably just going to be Baneling builds. Speedling into Banes. Roach is not as good on this map unless you do a really turtly Roach build with a bunch of spine crawlers in your main base around your hatchery.
Note OGS Zenio's Overlord moving over here. He's going to position this probably up here behind this area to spot the minerals.
It's a good place to put it.
We may see something similar from NesTea. NesTea is going to one base. Excuse me, OGS Zenio is going to one base here. We know that because of the spine crawler.
Yeah, that spine crawler signals something completely to us. He's going to tech up 2 layer off of this one base, probably go Banes with 2 gases into the layer because it's just Speedlings don't stop Banelings that well. But we may see us, yeah, in fact, he is getting that second queen. It's very common. This is going to be able to defend against Banelings. This is a pretty popular build from top-tier Zergs on the Asian server. I'm talking like the top 5 or 6 Zergs. They all love this build that Zenio is doing right
Wings
now.
inside the main.
And this feels awesome as a Zerg. He gets to see everything that's going on. He knows exactly what's up. And this is going to mean that he doesn't have to go Banes, but he's going to. And I like that choice. We may see him actually just go for the kill with this build because basically NesTea is being so greedy. And he knows that, and look at that, 3 spine crawlers. I love it. I love it, Tasteless. These guys really know what they're doing. It's so refreshing to see a ZvZ where the guys really know what's going on.
Yeah, it's quite nice, especially considering we've seen such a few number of ZvZs in the GSL as it is.
Absolutely.
4 spine crawlers.
Yeah, and he's going to be... Notice how they're also spread out quite a bit. He doesn't want Baneling Splash to get him. But he's going to have to be very careful and not let Zerglings just run by and ravage his drone line. And yet another spine crawler going to go up.
Damn, look at that. 5.
Yeah. He really needs this. If he holds off this non-layer tech, he can get a huge tempo advantage by going Mutas, or he can go one base and Fester and go for the long game and just be way far ahead. And those Banes are not going to make it through this insane line of spine crawlers, most
Another
likely.
spine crawler. Oh, sorry, that's still the 5th spine crawler, but Queen out in the front.
That's right. You try to block as much as you can with those.
He cancels.
Yeah. Very smart move by Zenio. Takes a lot of balls. You lose minerals and gas canceling. And he is just behind now. Because basically he is sitting there. He's invested in the Banes. He's lost a lot of gas and minerals canceling them. He's only had 1 gas this whole time. He's just starting his lair. In the meantime, NesTea, he is making his spire.
Evolution Chamber on the way. I can't emphasize how much of a defensive position our red Zerg is going to be in. This is going to be really bad. I mean, even if he holds up the attack, he's giving up map control to yellow. I don't feel like Zenio's playing with certainty. Now he's coming back here again. I guess he's going to try to just throw the lings in here.
Yeah, it looks like he's just going to go for it, and enough speedlings in here. He wasn't expecting that. He is not going to be happy with what he finds. So many speedlings in there.
Spire
is going to do almost nothing. He may try to go for a Spire kill. No! Instead, he just runs out, takes his losses.
Oh, my brain hurts. That was bad.
Yeah, you know, he lost a lot there. Good decision making though for such a
well, I guess he had to
scary
scout,
start.
but it's just like, you know.
No, the running out I think was the.
Oh no, yeah.
Good decision
Okay, I thought you meant like sprint all his legs there. I was like, no, Artos is like.
No,
I can't allow you to say that.
Stop lying to them. Yeah, and look at this. Now he's going to run in and see what's going on. Same way, not as many spines in there. He's going to get out with minimal losses, or he's going to go ahead and engage because he has more speedlings. And Zenio's
the queen here too.
Zenio's in so much trouble, man. Look at this. Oh, wow. Doesn't quite get
expansion.
The queen, but... Well, the problem is going to arise when the mutas pop out. He's making some mutas now, and I like the play that we see here from Zenio. Oh, my. This is really actually quite cool. Notice that
Evolution Chamber.
And he's also getting Burrow. So the Burrow...
Oh, true.
Okay, this is actually a crazy strategy. I don't know if they're using this on the European and American servers, but you get a bunch of infestors with Burrow. You Burrow move them into their base or expansion. You throw up a billion trillion infested Terrans, and you kill all their drones and hatchery in seconds.
Of course, the infestor can move while burrowed.
Yes,
and
exactly.
Can cast that stuff quite easily.
Infested Terrans, yeah.
Position, yes.
Absolutely. And look at that. Nice little run by here, trying to take out this queen.
He needs to micro that queen. Odd, he just sort of gave up the queen there, didn't even move it.
Now, this is actually... I'm really surprised Zenio's going to do this off one base. Normally you see this off of two base, this burrowed infestor play.
He's going to lose an Overlord, by the way.
Yeah.
That means that he will be temporarily supply blocked in a critical moment.
That's
when
quite
he needs
true.
to get more infestors out. Actually, looks like Jurgen is going to get his 4 out. 4 is a good number.
Now, it's looking rough for Zenio. You know, right now, 2 bases up and going to get the Roach Warren. Of course, he needs some sort of ground unit. Another Overlord going down. This is the beauty of making a few mutas. Normally, you don't want to stand mutas, and notice he is, in fact, making a Roach Warren. So he's going to switch right into Roach, which is the right idea. But he doesn't have detection. Even though he's going to make Zenio cancel this, Zenio is just going to go around the map with these infestors. And see how many...
Is he going to cancel it?
He better cancel it.
I don't know. I think his queens are going to drive him out with transfusion.
I guess so. You're right, Tasteless. But anyways, this strategy, this is actually really popular on the Korean server right now. So it's something that NesTea should have played against plenty of times.
He's going to go for the... Nope, he's not going to go for it. He needs to get these mutas back over there. No, he's giving up roaches yet. Not really.
Yeah, he doesn't really have many roaches.
He's making them.
I'm interested that he's decided to go home with his infestors.
And note, this Overlord here, he can count the drones at this expansion, so he can always be ahead.
Yeah.
Now, there's an Overseer here as well. So the infestors...
that's why they turned around. Good play there by NesTea.
NesTea always has those Overseers at the right time.
Yeah, that's awesome because he really should. As I said, this is kind of a popular strategy right now on the Korean server. So he was ready for it. You realize what could have been going on, prepared, and it all went well.
Infestors have turned out to just be so strong in Zerg vs. Zerg.
Oh, absolutely.
Unbelievably strong.
They're the best Zerg unit. It's not the Mutalisk, everybody. It's the Infestor. It's not the Baneling either.
Rock's going down here.
Now, he has so many Infestors, he's actually going to not die here.
I don't know if he should attack even.
Yeah, actually, the Mutas shouldn't do anything. This Fungal will just loll all over him. What he should do is attack with them at the same time as the Roaches, make the Fungals go on the Roaches, then target Infestors with the Mutas. It's the best thing you can do with this army right now, and he has a lot of Roaches. But against this many Infestors, he can Fungal them for a very long time. And notice, sending in 1 Mutalisk. Doesn't want them all fungled at once. Very nice play here.
He's got to be careful, careful, careful. Missed fungal, I believe.
Oh, he got it.
Oh, excuse me.
But he has the queen underneath, which is a little bit dangerous. And I believe he lost an Infestor there.
Meanwhile, the battle going on down here. Nice fungal on those roaches.
Oh, man, he can't be losing. Oh, he lost another Infestor. And NesTea showing that he is just so strong in this matchup. Absolutely knows what's going on. Just flanks right in there. Abuses the lack of units.
Damn.
Awesome play by NesTea.
Dominated.
Yeah.
NesTea drinking his Powerade.
What can we say, man? NesTea playing so well.
Zenio's getting dominated pretty
Not
hard.
being very loyal to his name, though. Drinking Powerade over NesTea.
NesTea, contact this man. Give him lots of money.
It's the way it should be. This guy is looking like he may make a top 4 Tasteless.
Yeah, it's definitely looking like that.
And,
all right, we're going to go to a commercial break in just a little bit here. Well, actually, you guys don't get commercials, do you? But the Koreans do. We're going to have a quick break. So, time to get some more, s'more flavored Pop-Tarts.
That's flavored Pop-Tarts.
Those are good.
Yeah.
Those are good.
You know, I normally don't like sweet foods, but frosting on a Pop-Tart can be pretty good.
That's right.
But you know what is something pretty interesting about Pop-Tarts?
What?
When you put them in the microwave or the whatever you cook them, the toaster, that stuff in the middle is actually hotter than the surface of the sun.
Oh, that is actually quite true. So be careful if you eat that snack on our break. Of course, the ZvZ so far has been pretty one-sided. It just looks like NesTea is better at making early game decisions. And when he makes a mistake, he just recovers quickly.
Yeah, I loved the fact that Zenio was like, okay, you are not making enough defenses. I'm going to go Baneling, Zergling. Then NesTea saw that he got scouted, and off that, he's like, I'm being greedy. He knows. It's time to make a bunch of spines. That won him the game right there.
That's true.
Set him ahead so much tempo-wise. Zenio reacted in really great ways, but having that Overseer up, because Zenio kind of went all in with that Infestor Burrow tactic.
Yeah.
Great play by both players. I'm really impressed. This is actually a treat to watch such high-level ZvZs. Much better than any other ZvZs we've seen so far.
Yeah, that's quite true. We've really got to see the late game play, especially in that second game, seeing what Infestors can do, seeing that it's not just like Zerg versus Zerg and StarCraft I where you get Mutalisks, and then it's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I got to do a bunch of weird little things to try to get ahead. I got to learn. I got to practice against the computer and learn how to micro-mutas against Scourge. No, this is actually much better than StarCraft I ZvZ.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Infinitely better. There's
better.
No question about that. I think all the matchups have improved.
That's true.
Except, I don't know about TVP, but I love that matchup in both matches.
We'll see.
Anyways.
We'll be back in just a little bit, guys. Don't go anywhere.